ahead, stay inspired. Follow us on all our social media platforms. Like this. Oh, I've been fooled. I've been played. He didn't even knock. Instead, Jesse turned and walked away. Jesse returned to his hostel, his mind spinning with anger and disappointment. Without saying a word to anyone, he began packing his belongings. Once everything was ready, he ordered a ride. As he left, his roommate Joe called out, Hey, Jesse, where are you going? Home. Jesse replied shortly, not bothering to explain further. Joe watched him shaking his head. Back at her hostel, Olivia was growing anxious. She kept glancing at the clock. Oh, what is keeping Jesse so long? She wondered aloud. We need to leave soon, and the food is almost ready. She picked up her phone and called him. The phone rang, but there was no answer. She tried again, but still, Jesse didn't pick up. Oh, why isn't he answering? Olivia muttered, her worry turning into frustration. She kept calling him, but there was no response. Finally, unable to wait any longer, Olivia decided to go to Jesse's hostel to look for him. As Olivia approached Jesse's hostel, she ran into Joe. Olivia, haven't you gone home yet? Joe asked, surprised. Oh no, I'm looking for Jesse, she said quickly. Have you seen him? Joe shrugged. Yeah, he left almost an hour ago. He packed his bags and got a ride, Joe said. Olivia's heart dropped. He left without telling me anything? Joe nodded. Looks like it. I thought you knew. Stunned and confused, Olivia turned around and slowly walked to her hostel. Tears began to stream down her face as she tried to understand exactly what happened. Why did he leave? She whispered to herself. What did I do wrong? Did he really use me to finish his course? When she reached her hostel, she collapsed into the living room sofa and burst into tears. Her friends heard her crying and rushed to her side. Olivia, what's wrong? One of them asked. Olivia sobbed uncontrollably. It's Jesse. He left without telling me. He betrayed me. He used me and ran away. Her friends exchanged worried looks. One of them gently put her hand on Olivia's shoulder. Olivia, we are so sorry. We warned you about him, but it's too late to talk about that now. We are here for you. Olivia wept harder, clutching her chest. Why did he do this to me? After everything I did for him? Her friends stayed close, hugging her and doing their best to comfort her through the pain. The taxi ride home after leaving campus was silent. Jesse's mind was clouded with Olivia's betrayal and the pain of cutting ties without closure. As the car approached the station, a soft voice interrupted his thought. Excuse me, are you waiting for a taxi or someone? Jesse turned, only to see a young lady, her face radiant even in the dim evening light. Yes, I am waiting for a taxi home. It's been a long day, Jesse replied. Oh, she said, holding up a small note. I am headed to this address. Is that far from here? Jesse glanced at the note and smiled faintly. Oh, that's my area. Hop in. We will go together. Don't worry, I'm not dangerous, he said. The ride to their neighborhood was filled with light chatter. Her name was Amanda, and she had just started a new job nearby. As they arrived, Jesse helped her find her location before heading to his own home. That night, Jesse couldn't help but think about Amanda's friendly smile. The following week, Jesse ran into Amanda at the local grocery store. She was struggling to carry a few heavy bags, and Jesse instinctively stepped in. Here, let me help you, he offered. Amanda smiled gratefully. And you again? You are my neighborhood hero now. JC laughed and said, what can I say? I'm just good at showing in at the right time. They walked home together, chatting about their lives, and Amanda shared how she was adjusting to her new job. JC also opened up about his plans from that day on. Their paths often crossed. Sometimes they'd meet at the park where Amanda liked to read or at a small cafe where Jessie often went to clear his thoughts. Each interaction deepened their connection. One rainy evening, Jessie spotted Amanda sitting alone at the cafe. Looks like the rain caught you off guard, Jessie said, sliding into the seat across from her. Amanda smiled. It's been a long day, and this is my little escape, she said. They spent hours talking, and laughter filled the air as they shared their childhood stories and dreams for the future. Jessie found Amanda's optimism courageous, and Amanda admired Jessie's resilience and honesty. Over time, their friendship blossomed into something deeper. Jessie invited Amanda for a walk through a nearby park. The evening sky was painted in hues of orange and pink, and a gentle breeze carried the scent of flowers. I never expected to find someone like you, Jessie admitted, stopping by a bench. Amanda tilted her head with a curious smile on her lips. Jessie, what do you mean? You've brought something into my life that I didn't know I was missing, Jessie said. Your kindness, your laughter, it's like a breath of fresh air. Oh, you changed my life too, Jessie. I've never felt this comfortable with anyone before. Their eyes met, and in that moment, words weren't necessary. Their feelings were clear, and their connection was undeniable. Their love grew stronger with every passing day. They supported each other through challenges and celebrated victories, big or small. While walking through the lively night market, the aroma of a sizzling street food wafted around them. Jessie and Amanda stopped by their favorite stand to buy gobe, Ghana's popular dish of beans and fried plantain. As they waited for their food, Jessie turned to Amanda, his tone serious yet excited. I think it's time I bring my family to meet yours. I am now fully employed and making a good living. We've been dating for some years now. I think like 3 years. Amanda, I want to take things further. Amanda smiled, raising an eyebrow playfully. Hey, Mr. Big Man, are you sure you are ready for marriage? Handling responsibilities like children, bills, and all that isn't a joke. Jessie chuckled, and undeterred, he said, I'm very sure. I have thought this through, and I want us to plan a date for this special moment. Amanda's teasing smile softened. She could see his sincerity and determination. All right, she said, nodding. Let's do this. Jessie informed his parents about his plan, and they were thrilled. Amanda, in turn, told her family, who were eager to meet the man who had captured her heart. The day finally arrived. Jessie, dressed smartly in a neatly pressed shirt and slacks, stood at Amanda's gate alongside his parents. Though he felt nervous, he was determined to make a good impression. This is it, Jessie thought, as Amanda opened the gate, beaming with excitement. Welcome, everyone, Amanda greeted warmly, ushering them inside. It was Jessie's first time visiting Amanda's house, but Amanda already knew Jessie's parents very well. She worked near their home and often stopped by to help with errands or share meals, making their bond stronger. Once they settled in, Amanda called out excitedly, "Dad, Mom, my boyfriend and his family are here." From upstairs, her father's voice responded, "Let them sit. We'll be down in a moment." As Jesse's father stood up to adjust his seat, he suddenly froze. His eyes widened in disbelief. "Buffla, is that you?" he exclaimed. Amanda's father appeared at the top of the stairs, equally stunned. "James, is that really you?" In a moment, the two men were embracing, with laughter and joy spilling all over. "It's been what, 10 years, Amanda's father said with a hearty laugh. Jesse and Amanda exchanged confused glances before Jesse finally asked, wait, Dad, you know each other?" James turned to Jesse, his smile fading slightly. "Son, don't." But Amanda's father cut in with a knowing look. "James, maybe we should sit and talk first." Jesse's father jumped in, laughing heartily. "I don't know how he does it. We were roommates back at university." This man pretended he didn't eat gari, but he'd secretly steal mine. One night, I caught him red-handed. Everyone burst into laughter, with the tension melting away. Just then, a knock at the door interrupted them. Amanda quickly got up and opened the door. It was her elder sister, Olivia. "Oh, sorry, I'm late. I hope I didn't miss much," she said as she stepped in. But as her eyes landed on Jesse, her expression froze. "Wait, what, Jesse? You are in my house?" The room went silent as Olivia continued, with her voice raising. "After everything, you, Amanda cutting startled. "Sister, wait, you know him?" Olivia nodded, her voice trembling with anger. "Yes, I know him. This is the same man I helped sponsor through university. I gave him everything. My time, my money, my love. I cooked for him, cared for him. And this is the man who used and disappeared the very moment he was done with school." She turned to Jesse, with her voice breaking. "No man has ever treated me the way you did, using me for your gain and leaving me like I meant nothing." Jesse stepped forward. His voice was firm. He said, "Olivia, don't twist the story. Why wouldn't I break up with you when you and your friends were running around with sugar daddies?" Olivia's eyes blazed with fury. "Over my dead body. Who told you that nonsense?" The tension in the room was unbearable. Both families sat in stunned silence, exchanging awkward glances, unsure how to intervene or de-escalate the explosive confrontation. "You don't even feel remorse for what you did. And now you are accusing me of sleeping with men?" Olivia shot back, with her voice trembling with anger. "I'm not accusing you," Jesse retorted sharp. "I came to your hostel that night as planned. But when I was about to knock the door, I overheard one of your friends on the phone. She was saying she was going to give some man a cold blow job." Olivia froze. Her face was a mixture of shock and disbelief. That night, I was sitting in the living room watching TV. My friend Anita was in the kitchen frying plantain for our last meal before we all went home. If you really heard something like that, why didn't you come in and confirm who was with the phone and who the person was on phone with? The room fell into stunned silence. Amanda's father, who had been trying to mediate, now sat back, with his face clouded with disbelief. Jesse's father equally looked shocked, looked from Jesse to Amanda and Olivia, struggling to process what he'd just heard. "Amanda, Olivia," their father began hesitantly, "this isn't the time for anger. Let's try to understand what happened." "No, Dad, No. Olivia's voice was sharp and filled with pain. This isn't just a misunderstanding. He used me, broke my heart, and now he is here with my sister, pretending to be a saint. Amanda wiped tears from her face and looked directly at JC. I gave you my trust, my love, and now I find out you betrayed my own sister? How could you, Jesse? Did you even care about me? Jesse, overwhelmed, he tried to defend himself. Amanda, I didn't know. I swear, I didn't know. I didn't know you guys were sisters. Olivia and I were in the past. I left because I thought she was. Don't you dare, Olivia interjected, with her eyes blazing with more anger. Don't twist this to make yourself the victim. You didn't even confront me. You just ran away like a coward. Amanda, on the other hand, with her voice trembling, responded. But before she could say more, her father interrupted. Let's find a way to resolve this peacefully. However, both Olivia and Amanda spoke in unison. Their emotions were raw. No, Dad, he betrayed us. He slept with us both, two black sisters. Amanda broke into tears, with her hands covering her face as she sobbed. Jesse, you are evil, she said. How could you do this to us? The room grew heavy with tension, the weight of betrayal hanging over everyone. The once joyous reunion between Amanda's father and Jesse's father now seemed fragile, threatened by the tangled web of emotion and heartbreak. This moment was not the conclusion of their story, but rather the beginning of a journey yet to unfold. The pain, the betrayal, and the heartbreak had shaken the foundations of the two families, but the potential for growth, healing, and understanding still lingered. But would Amanda and Olivia find solace and closure? Could Jesse redeem himself and mend the bonds he had broken? And what of the rekindled friendship between the fathers? Could it endure the storm? The answers lay ahead in a tale yet to be told. Stay tuned for more. Thank you for watching. Follow Derba Tales on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube for updates and more amazing stories. See you next time.